All right, we're doing part 2 of 9.1. So we already talked a little bit about relationships in scatter plots. We're going to dive into that a little bit more. So the main question is, what type of relationships are there in scatter plots? So we've already talked a little bit about it. We know there is a linear relationship, right? We have linear, which means we could have a graph that looks like this, like it's going down, or it might look like this, where it's going up. That would be linear. Then we've got nonlinear graphs. They might have a relationship, but it's one we won't talk about in Math 8. It might look like that, where it's kind of curvy. Or we might just have no relationship whatsoever. And no relationship means there isn't a pattern at all. It's just all over the place. And then we've got positive linear. So that means they're all, it doesn't have to start from 0. It might start in the middle. But basically, as long as it's going up, see how you can kind of draw a line through it almost? That's a positive linear relationship. And then we've got the opposite, where it's like going down. So you could draw almost a line through those points like that. This would be a negative relationship. So let's go ahead and look at a story and make a graph of it. If you need to pause the video here, go ahead and do so. I'm moving on. Let's go ahead and look at make a scatter plot for time and distance of cars in a race. Okay, so as soon as that time begins, the cars are going to start moving. And you notice I didn't have any numbers on this one because we're just caring about the relationship. So as soon as the time starts, all the cars are going to start moving, right? So let's pretend there's a lot of cars. They're all in this long race, going. And then there's one car. Time kept ticking, but that car ended up staying in one spot. So first off, let's describe what we know. This is a positive, and it looks linear. We're going to say a positive linear relationship. And what do we have out here, though? What is this guy called? The one that, I don't know what happened. Maybe he had a flat tire or something. What is this guy called? He is called an outlier. He doesn't fit in with the rest of the data. It's an odd data point. We almost ignore it when we do the math for these things because it's an odd one. We don't know what happened. That's an outlier. Let's go ahead and look at another one. Paper is running out here. Let's look at toys sold. We're going to make a scatter plot. Make a scatter plot for months of the year and number of toys sold. Okay, so months, I'm not going to actually write in all the months. That's okay. And we're not even going to write in numbers for number of toys because all we care about is the relationship right now. So let's pretend January hits. The toy stores are like right here. It's still kind of positive linear. And then what happens at the end of the year, suddenly we get all these in one little spot, like a whole bunch. What happens at the end of the year? This is called a cluster, where a whole bunch happen at one time. Usually at the end of the year is when people start doing Christmas shopping, so stores sell a lot more. So we see a cluster there. Okay, so that's pretty much it. You're going to have an assignment out of your big ideas online. And be safe and healthy, everybody. Bye-bye.